Chosen vessels, how we doing? What's good? It's your main man, Druuill, and you have now just tuned into the manifestation, where we are always manifesting our goals, dreams, and desires. I want to talk to you guys today. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I want to let you guys know that you're going to have to get out of your own way when it comes to going after your goals in life, okay? You're going to have to get out of your own way, okay? Because that dream is not going to produce itself. You're going to have to get to work on that dream. You're going to have to get to work on that vision. And you're going to have to get out of your own way because it's not going to produce itself. It's not going to create itself. Whatever's in your way, you're going to have to get it out of your way. You may be too sad to do it. Something just may have happened in your life. I understand losses. I understand grievance. I understand negativity. Trust me, Druuill been through it all. Druuill, I ain't been through everything. I'm not gonna say I have been through the toughest of times, but I've been through some tough times. I've been through some stuff. I've been through it. So I understand when you don't have the you don't have the heart to work on your goals. I understand when you don't have the energy. I understand when you don't feel like it. All right. It feels like all your energy is just drained. It feels like everything everything that you have done up to this point is not enough. And you're at your breaking point. I understand when things happen and you're like, man, I don't feel like doing this right now. I got all this stuff going on. Something just happened in my life, you know? When bad things happen in our life and we have goals, we still got to get to it, y'all. It doesn't matter what happens. You got to get yourself out of your own way. You got to get that done. I understand life happens. I understand things happen, but you can't let that circumstance stop you. You can't let that circumstance hold you back. If there's something bad that happened in your life, you're gonna have to get over it, and you're gonna have to get going, and you're gonna have to get moving. And I know that sounds rough, but it's the cold hard truth. Because when you go to pay your rent, then people aren't gonna care that you had a traumatic experience or something happened to you. When you go to pay the hospital bill or you need to go to the doctors, they're not gonna care that something happened to you. All they're gonna say is, where's the money at? When you go to get gas, or when you go to buy groceries, or when you go to you need to take care of something and you need money for it, those people aren't going to care what happened to you. All they're going to care is, where's the cash at? Where's the money at? I need my payment. I don't care what happened to you. I need my money. And that's everybody. That's the world. So when things happen, we got to keep going because money money doesn't stop. And I know that sounds rough, but money doesn't stop and the world does not stop. We have to keep going. And I don't mean that in a way to like sound money hungry. I mean that in a way to get you up off of your butt and help you keep going, because life happens, y'all. And sometimes we can get in our own way. We can get depressed, we can get sad, we can get angry, we can get frustrated, we can be fearful of what's going to happen, fearful if we're not going to make it, fearful if we're not good enough. It's a number of things that could get in your way, but you're going to have to get out of your own way. You're going to have to get out of your own way when it comes to being successful. You're not going to be able to block yourself when you're trying to be successful. When you got things you need to do, that thing that's got you depressed, you can't let it stop you. I understand things happen in life. I understand in life there are losses. I understand there are terrible things that we go through. You're going to have to keep going. You may have just lost it all. You may have lost it all: home, car, loved one, job. You may have lost it all. I'm here to tell you today, you got to keep going. There's somebody who woke up today, they lost everything. I know some people who lost their homes in fires. They still had to keep going. I know some people, like I was talking to somebody on Instagram, and the person had put a picture up of their house burning down. He was like, lost my house. This is somebody that I was sending beats out to. I was like, yo, bro, I hope you're good. I hope everything's okay. I've been checking on him, and he's good now. But like when things like that happen, you're going to have to keep going. He had to keep going. I used his example as an example for me. Bruh had to keep going. Bruh did not let that stop him. His whole house burned down. And he still kept a positive attitude. He still stayed happy. He was safe. None of his family got hurt. So he was blessed. That's all he cared about. All he cared about that he got out okay and that he was safe. You have to let your pros outweigh your cons. When bad things happen, you have to look for the positive. No matter how bad the situation is, you have to find a positive some way, somehow. And it's hard, yo. I'm not saying it's easy. It's hard when you don't feel when the stuff is fresh, when it just happened, when you just got done going through something, and you still life is still like, hey, I'm here. You gotta perform. Yo, I'm not going anywhere. This is life, baby. This is life, baby. I'm not going nowhere. Yo. I'm right here. Yo. I don't mean to be yelling at y'all, but that's how it's gonna feel. Life is coming at y'all. I'm just trying to prepare y'all, man. When the worst, when the worst has come, and you still have bills piling up, you still got car payments, you still got house payments, you still got rent to pay, you still have groceries, you still got to show up to work. Your manager don't care about what you're going through. Yo, we don't care. Show up to work or you ain't got no job. You still got to show up and perform. You still have to show up and perform. You have to execute still. They're not going to want to hear you have something going on. They don't care. They don't care about what you have going on in your life. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? When can you come to work? When can you make this payment? How are you going to get that money to us today? Okay, you got something going on? Okay, yeah. When are you coming to work? They don't care, y'all. You have to care. You have to care enough about yourself and your life to prepare. You have to know that this is life. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen in life, and you're going to have to be prepared mentally, financially, spiritually, physically. You're going to have to be prepared when loss happens in life, when things happen in life that make you freak out, when things happen in life that make you think like your life is over. If you're still alive, your life ain't over, baby. You still got to keep going. If you haven't kicked the bucket yet, if you feel like not being alive, you got to keep going. You have to tell your feelings how to feel. Feelings. I may be down and out, but I may be down, but I'm not out. Even if you are down and out, you're still not out. If you're still in this thing, you're still in the game, you're still breathing, you still got time to do what you need to do. And you need to do it now. Stop wasting time. You don't have any more time to waste. You have to do it right now. You have things that you need to get done. You have bills you need to pay. You have people that you have to provide for. Whether you have to provide for a family or whether you got to provide for yourself, you got to provide for somebody. Nobody's going to come and put them drawers and them socks on you. You're a grown person, man. Nobody's going to come buy clothes for you. Nobody's going to take you out to eat, take you shopping. Unless you got it like that, kudos. But that gets old after a while. It's going to come to some point where you feel like doing something for yourself because you are grown behind man or woman. Even women don't like that after a while. Even women come to a point where they're like, yo, I gotta do something for myself. Everybody gotta do something for themselves, man. And you have to be ready because life is gonna hit you at the blind side. It's gonna be things that happen. It's gonna be things that take something out of you, man. It's gonna be things that take something out of you. Life is going to hit you from the blind side, and life is going to come out of nowhere, and some things are going to happen that crush your damn spirit in half. There's some things that are going to break you in half. No matter what it is, it could be anything. There are some things that are going to break you down to the finest molecule. You think you've been broken down? Oh no. God says, just wait. I got some breaking down for that. For you, I got some breaking down for you. There are going to be some things in life that you say, God, why? And he's still there for you. He's still there for you. There are going to be some things that happen in your life that make you say, God, why? Why me? Who else? Why not you? Why not you? Better you than anybody else. Now you're the strong one. Now you're the one who has the story. Now you're the one that's going to help somebody else keep themselves in the game. Keep them from taking themselves out. All types of things can happen. This is life. Anything can happen. When the worst happens, you still have to pick yourself up. You still have to stay in the game. When you're still alive and bad things happen, you must keep going. You must keep in pursuit of your goals. At the end of your life, when all those bad things have happened, though your dreams aren't going to care. They're going to be like, man, that was supposed to help you. That was supposed to motivate you. Man, you were supposed to work on us during that time period. That's when you were really going to go hard. You were going to become something if you stayed focused. You don't want that reality to come to happen. You don't want that reality to come into fruition. So what you want and what you need to do is to get out of your own way. Make sure you're not getting in your own way. When it comes to your success, when it comes to your goals, anything can happen. Things happen. The worst may happen. But you still can't get in your own way. I'm better than I've ever been, and I'm worse than I'll ever be. That's what I say every day. When you work out, it mentally prepares you for the stressors of life. Working out will save your life. Finding something to do in the midst of all that heartache and pain will save your life. I like doing push-ups when I'm feeling anger, when I'm feeling stressed, or when life gets me down. I like doing push-ups. I like working out. I like working on some music. Uploading a video to help some people when something's got me down. That's what I like doing. I don't play around with my time, and I don't play around with my life, because life is precious. Life is extremely precious. You can't play around with this thing. Whatever's got you down, don't let it have you down for long. Get out of your own way. Stop stopping you. Get out of your own way. Life happens. Bad things happen. You can't let it stop you, though. You can't let that traumatic experience take you out the game. You can't let that loss take you out the game. People are all, it's somebody that's always losing something. It's somebody out there that got it worse than somebody else. And that person is still going. Somebody, like I said, I'm telling you, you think I'm playing, you think this is a game. Somebody lost it all. Today, somebody just lost it all. They still have to keep going. So why not prepare yourself? When things come, life happens. Make sure you mentally, spiritually, and physically prepare yourself so that you can get through it. All right? So if you can get through the worst, you better not let no fear stop you. No, just think about everything that you've made it through. You won't let fear stop you. Don't let no fear. If you just made it through the worst situation, there's nothing to be afraid of. You have nothing to fear at this point. When you make it through the worst of the worst, there's always a brighter day after the storm, y'all. The storm will come, but the storm will come, but sun always comes after the rain. The sunshine will always come after the rain. After you go through some stress and some mess, God always wants to bless you. When you endure the most that God can give you, he's going to bless you afterwards. Those trials and tribulations are for your testimony. You are somebody. You're somebody great. You're somebody special. Those tough times were to make you and to mold you. They weren't to break you and to fold you. Those tough times make people see who they really are. Those tough times are for you to know that you have God in you, to know that God is real. Those tough times are a test for you to see just what you're made of. And I'm telling you today, right here, right now, God put air in your lungs for another day and blood in your beating heart for you to pass the test. God put you here for another day to pass that test. If God did it, if you're not on your dying bed, breathing your last breath, then God gave you another day of life to pass the damn test. Pass the test of life. Whatever you're going through is for a lesson. Whatever you're going through is to teach you something. Don't you give up. You keep on going. You got to keep on going. Whatever it is, you don't let it stop you. The worst of the worst can happen. You still have to keep going. Stopping is not an option. You got bills to pay, mouths to feed, even if it's your own mouth. Somebody got to feed it. You can't count on somebody else when your refrigerator is empty. Do you know what it feels like to have an empty refrigerator and nobody is there? Nobody will pick up the phone. Nobody will help. You tried this. You tried that. You're doing everything you can. Still got the nerve to help people. And now you help people, and now you're down to your last. You done been such of a good person. You've been a damn fool, and now you don't have nothing. Nobody's going to care. You're a grown person. Nobody's gonna, I helped this person out. I had something, but this person was using me. I couldn't see it. I was in love with them. I helped them out. Now I don't have anything because I done gave my last to her. And she done gave her last to him. What am I supposed to do? I didn't. Too bad. No one gives a fuck. Nobody cares. No one cares. You're grown. You made that mistake. You mismanaged that. And you still got to keep going. She doesn't love me anymore. She left me for somebody else. She broke my heart. She was just with me the other day. Now she's with him. Oh my God. You still got to keep going, dog. Forget her. Forget him. She didn't want your ass anyway. Keep going, dog. You got to keep going for you. You got caught up over somebody that never wanted you in the first place. That's your fault, homie. You should have been focused on you, bruh. You should have peeped the signs. Once she started trying to separate you from what you needed to get done, once she tried to you only had enough money for you to take care of you. You ain't had no business dealing with her in the first place, homie. Now that you down to your last on your ass, that's your fault. That ain't nobody else's fault but yours. You got to take care of that. You shouldn't have gave him that, sister. You shouldn't have gave him that, girl. You knew he wasn't up to nothing. You know he wasn't up to no good, but you still wanted that wood. That's your fault. He got you for all that. Now you got to get yourself up. You got to pick yourself back up. No, he is not there for you. Yes, he took his money and went off with another broad. Yes, he did. You should have seen that coming, sweetheart. He wasn't no good. What do you think a no good man is going to do to you? Thinking that it's supposed to be all good for you and you put yourself in a bad situation. You can't put yourself in no bad situation and think it's going to be all good. Stop making it hard for God. He already doing enough for you. He said he'd set you signs. He sent you red flags that those people weren't no good for you. You still stayed with them. Now you don't have nothing. That's your fault. God, and guess what? When you put yourself in situations like that, God will make you suffer. You will be broke until you realize the error of your ways. And you ain't gonna have no, you gonna, hey, I need some help. Click. Hey, I need some help. Click. Hire. You hiring? Click. When no one's there, when you don't have anything, when your refrigerator's empty, when you don't have a lending helping hand, you still got to keep going. I've been through that. Had to wait till I couldn't eat till I got another job. Eating grilled cheese sandwiches, ramen noodles, hot dogs. I've been there. I'm not going back. I'll never go back to that. And even it not even I will never go back to that. I picked myself up, but even if I'm not where I want to be, I'm past that. I'm past that. Taking care of myself, got money, and I could pay my bills and meet my needs. I'm past that stage. And God willing, you will be too. We all will. There's other stages I need to get past. There's other stages that I wish I was past, but I'm grateful for where I'm not at. I just made a video on gratitude earlier. I may not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I was. Don't be afraid to put in the comment section. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm not where I was. Y'all need to light them comments up for Druuill, man. Shout me out in the comments, man. Tell me how you feel about the video. Shout them comments out. But I'm here to tell you today to get the heck out of your own way. Stop stopping yourself. You're the only thing that's holding you back. All those past experiences that you're holding on to, that's what's holding you back. That's what's stopping new doors from opening in your life. You holding on to this bad experience, holding on to that bad experience. Keep thinking about this negative person. Keep thinking about that negative person, what they did to you, what he did to you. You got to get over it. You got to move past it. You have to still keep going for you. Somebody broke your heart. You still got to keep going. Somebody died. You still got to keep going. You just lost your house. You still got to keep going. You lost your job. You lost your apartment. You lost your car. Hey, newsflash, motherfucker. You still got to keep going, goddammit. You still have to keep going. I don't give a fuck if a tornado just hit you. You still got to keep going. No one's going to care. You're an adult. You're not a child no more. 18, 20, 85, I don't care. Whatever stage you're at, if there's nobody there and you're all you got, guess what? No one cares. You got to care, though. 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 You have to care. If no one else is there, you still have to care. You have to care for you. Nobody's going to care for you. If no one's there, that's a sign. God's putting you through something so you could elevate. But when you get on top and when you're there, you're going to respect. You're going to have a whole newfound respect for you. You're going to have a whole newfound respect for you. You're not going to be afraid. You're going to be able to tackle any obstacle. You're going to feel invincible because the presence and the power of God in you is on fire and it's strong and it's powerful and you got out of your own way. And you made your life happen. You made your goals happen. You made your dream happen. Get out of your own way. Stop stopping yourself today. Y'all better take heed of this message. Y'all better hit that like button. Y'all better hit that share button because somebody need to see this. And you better hit that subscribe button because you know it's more coming. I got nothing but more coming for y'all. Stay motivated. Stay disciplined. Stay blessed. Put God first and don't deal with that mess. No matter what happens in life, the worst can happen to you today. I pray to God it doesn't. I pray that all for the rest of your days you are happy in the mercy of the Lord forever. But life happens. You still got to do it. You still got to perform. You still got to execute. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. And stay tuned to the next video because, we're not even close to being done. We'll never be done. Our work will never be done. And that's why I love doing it. Stay blessed, y'all.